Hi everybody, it's Danny, and today I'm in my living room, because it is nighttime where I live, and I know I said I was going to film in my sunroom because the light's so much better. Actually the light's not so bad right now, and also like I said, it's nighttime. It's like 10:30, and I just finished my big giant diamond painting. The custom one that I showed you in my first diamond painting video, and I said I would have updates and show you guys once it was all done and whatnot. I'm gonna do these every so often, where I might be like, yeah, hey, diamond painting update, this is the one I'm currently working on. I've been working on it for such and such time, and it, maybe I'll tell you, oh, it's been really easy, or oh, this one's been a pain in my ass. Because some of them are, especially ones that are, majority, one color. Before I started this custom one, I, had started another one that is for my son who really loves Batman. So it's a Batman one. It is almost entirely, it's black. It's just various shades of black and gray. And it's killing me inside to do it. It really, really is. But I really need to finish it, And also, too, I think the size I got was wrong. Because it's supposed to be, at the bottom it says, Batman. And then it's got, a section at the very top. It's got, the bat symbol. And then in the middle, it's supposed to have, the outline of a building. And then there's supposed to be Batman. Well, when you lift the paper on a diamond painting, you can see, you can see the design. It's just kind of pixelated and weird, right? Well, where Batman's supposed to be just looks like a blob. It doesn't even look like an outline of a person. Like that, maybe I could be like, oh, it's like a shadow. But it's not even supposed to be that. It's supposed to be Batman standing there, and, you can't even see it. So what it's really going to look like is just going to look like it says Batman at the bottom, and then have the bat symbol at top, and then it's gonna look almost like just buildings, I guess, is what it's probably gonna end up looking like. And I really hope when it's done it at least looks decent. That middle part, really, where Batman's supposed to be, that's, damn, because I mean, it wasn't super expensive, but I know I spent, $10 or $12 on it, and I want it to look good because it's for his bedroom wall. His bedroom is Batman everything, and this also makes me a little, I guess, worried because I bought my other son one, and I think they are the same size. His was, my other son's was a tad bit cheaper, but it's dinosaurs and really colorful, so I really hope that the details in that one better than this one. But anyway, so with this custom one that I made, and I do have a couple more customs that I'm going to be working on. Or no, I take that back. I only have one other custom I'm going to be working on because I did buy another custom. It is actually for my stepmom, but I'm not doing it like I did my mom and my stepdad's one. I'm not making hers because she actually said she wanted to try one, so I got her a great big custom one of my kids. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the painting in a minute, but basically I got this diamond painting on April 2nd, and it is June 8th today, and I just finished it 15 minutes ago, so that's how long I've been working on it. Now, like I said in the last video, I haven't been working on it solely. That wasn't the only thing I did. In fact, there were times where I would take a break, where I would take a day or two break, and then at one point in time, I couldn't stand looking at it anymore because it's such a large project. I had to step back and take a break from it for a while, and I actually did an entirely other diamond painting, completed it. That one took me a week, but it was considerably smaller than this one, obviously, and it was only a partial, which I know I said before I usually don't like, but this one I did because the actual picture part where the diamonds went was actually really, really big, like it took up the majority of it, so it wasn't so bad. And that one I'm going to hang in my bathroom because it's really colorful and pretty. It goes with the paint that I painted, that me and my husband painted the bathroom. Anyway, so if I would have just worked solely on this one and I wouldn't have taken breaks, it probably only would have taken me about a month, maybe a month and a half. But like I said, I took breaks. Like I would take breaks where I wouldn't do diamond painting for a couple of days. Like I said, I took the one break where I didn't do any diamond painting for like a week so I could do that owl. And then also too, I noticed when I first started diamond painting, because I do have a table and I sit in this recliner that I'm sitting in now, but you still kind of got to hunch over, like you hunch over to do it because you got to look. And I've noticed that when I do that, especially when I first started, like sometimes my neck or my back will hurt, so I'll stop for a little while. And then when I first started, I had to stop for a while. Like I stopped for like a day or two because my back really hurt. But and when I diamond paint, I like to take a good chunk of time. Like it's gonna be a little bit harder during the summer because my kids are gonna be home all the time, and because they're gonna be home all the time, I'm not gonna have those like 8 hours, that 8-hour block I used to have every day, 5 days a week, where I didn't have to worry about anything and I could just sit and diamond paint for a couple, 2-3 hours, you know. But I'm still gonna do it, obviously. My little guy, my youngest son, actually enjoys the diamond painting. I made him a tiny custom one where basically I just found a picture of the bat symbol because I couldn't find one of just the bat symbol. So I made him one like that, and then I made my oldest son one that looks like a T-Rex footprint. Alright, so I'm going to actually go ahead now and show you my diamond painting. And can I flip? I can't. Alright, never mind. I was gonna, I'm gonna have to flip, anyway, that was my living room. So, hold on a minute, I gotta look. Oh, you can see my shoes. There it is. There it is, all done in all of its glory. I think it looks amazing. I'm not even showing you guys the right stuff. Sorry, it's hard because I had my front-facing camera on so I could film this part, but on my phone it won't let me switch it to front again, and then so it goes over the edge of this table. And then there's a little more on this side too. But so this is bigger than the table my work table. But yeah, that's my mom and my stepdad. And I think it came out really great. It looks really detailed, and look, you can see it shimmer. You can see the light catch it. Obviously when you get closer, it's you can tell it's more pixelated and stuff like that, but it's supposed, you know. And the bigger they are, when it comes to diamond paintings, if you are wanting to do one, or and you're wanting to do one and you're wanting to get, it doesn't, not even necessarily custom, but if you're wanting to get a diamond painting, I think I mentioned this in my last video too, but I can't remember, but a good rule of thumb is the bigger you go, the more detailed it's going to be. So if you're doing something like a picture, especially of people, where you need a lot of detail, you need to go bigger, as opposed to, oh my gosh, sorry, as opposed to smaller. That one was a 60 by 70 centimeters, which is another thing when you buy them, they're all the measurements are in centimeters and not inches, so keep that in mind. So yeah, the bigger you go, the better, the more detailed it's going to be. And again, that goes with every design. The Batman one I was just talking about that I got from my son, the one that I'm currently doing. I don't know if I would have gotten a bigger one, if Batman in the middle would be more defined. Because that could have just been a bad seller. It could be that, like, the way they print that design, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, that could just be how they make that one, and they could just be a low quality seller. That I don't know. But I don't know why I'm yawning. But, you know, if I would have went bigger, there might have been more detail, but that I don't know. But yeah, I love how the one for my mom came out. I just absolutely love it. I have a couple other really big ones. But I don't know if I'm ready to start on a really great big one. Like, I have one currently flattening out that's considerably smaller, and like I said, I want to finish the Batman one. But that one, I can see that's not just going to be one I'm just going to sit and do. That's going to be one where I'm going to be able to do it for a little bit, and I'm going to have to put it up because I just can't, you know? But I do have one flattening out now. I might start flattening out one of my bigger ones, and then maybe, like, that'll be the one that I'll do, like, in conjunction. Because I could do a good 2 of these at a time. At one point in time, I think I had 3 going. So, it's really not that big a deal. Well, that is my update. I will probably film one of these videos every time I definitely will film a video every time I finish a diamond painting so I can show it to you guys. And then, like I said, there will probably be updates. Like, I will probably, like, show you guys more of the Batman one, especially, like, when I actually get to the middle part where Batman is supposed to be, so I can show you what I'm talking about, like, and just feel like I'm not crazy. Also, the one I have currently flattening out is a custom I made of my dog. And she's adorable, and y'all need to see it. Now I just gotta figure out which big one I'm gonna use, like, which big one I want to start flattening out now, because I have a big giant one that says, like, Home Sweet Home. I have a great big giant one that's more of, like, it's like long but thinner. It's the Nightmare for Christmas one, and then I have another one that's real big that is like a flintlock, like, pistol that I am doing for my hubby to put, like, in his, like, man cave area. Alright, so that's all I have right now, and I'm gonna go find somewhere to store this because my mom's coming next week. I'm gonna give it to her, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye!